Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today we're gonna open up this brother. But for this video, I just want to swap the battery because I got this one in a used condition from Yo Japan auction and I bought it in the way it is right now, no battery. So I'm hoping it should be working. Actually, I filmed this video before. I filmed the unboxing review video. So yeah, I'm hoping this thing should work. I should release this one first, but you know what? Most of the time I'm gonna release the unboxing review video first, and then I'll release a video where I open up and show you guys what's inside the G-Shock watch. I'm gonna need this needle as well, by the way, and this, well, not this, probably this, yeah. Alright, so this guy over here is very fragile, so I'm not gonna open up the bezel. The bezel is one of the weakest part of a vintage G-Shock watch, but I have to remove the watch band because in order to remove the backplate, this part had to be removed because it is holding on to this over here, which is terrifying to do. This guy is very fragile and I'm gonna lose a lot of money if I damage anything on this piece. So let's get working. Alright, remove one. Surprisingly, the lug aren't stuck at all. Probably this one had been kept very well, so there are no rust in there, which means the spring will be pretty soft to press and easy to be removed. And also, by the way guys, the spring bar is very tiny. I'm not sure if you guys could even compare the size, but yeah, if you watch my previous video, all of my look what's inside a G-Shock video series, you understand what I mean. Keep this thing in here. Okay, we're pretty much safe now. Let me remove the back plate for this, which feels very high quality as well, even up to this date. Really need to be careful not to push or put too much pressure on it, but surprisingly the spring feels very soft and easy to open, so good for me. Probably the owner before I got this had already removed everything in here, so yeah, which is nice. The person who owned this actually take good care of this. Way easier to use. I mean, this guy over here is a historic piece. You don't want to ruin this. This one over here is best to be kept without the battery in your closet, because if you add the battery in your G-Shock and then you don't wear it and you just leave it in the closet like that, there's a high chance that the material would rot faster. I don't know why, but if you add a battery in your G-Shock and you don't wear it, the tendency for it to rot, for the plastic, the resin part to rot, is higher than when you didn't add the battery in your G-Shock. That's just the way it is. I cannot explain how it works. It's just the way it is, you know. Alright, let's step a little bit. And bam. Look at that A25 coat down there for this back plate. Bulging up pretty hard there, which is unnecessary since this watch is pretty small. And the module inside there is way smaller, of course. Well, you look at that. Where's this? Water? No, yeah, oil. So I'm good. And the floating concept is just in the middle there, which is great enough. So I need to remove this cushion over here as well. Need to be very careful. Alright. This is over here. And the O-ring is located around there, still intact, still looking great, so I'm not going to disturb that. And I couldn't find any spring at all. I can't recall if this guy had the sound or not. I unboxed one of this before, but yeah, I can't recall. Anyway, probably it has some, but here is the battery. Well, the person actually left the battery here, which is really bad, you know. Should remove the battery before he sells. I mean, don't keep a dead battery inside your G-Shock. That's gonna ruin the whole engine if you leave it for a long time. Look at that. I really like the design of it. It's very symmetrical. simple, small yet symmetrical. I'm gonna remove this clip first, just using this needle and add in there and pop the clip up, and there it is. It should come out that easy. And then remove the battery using the tweezer and add a new one. This guy operates on CR1616, similar to any BBG. I believe most BBG watch that is out there. So I'm gonna use a CR1616 from Panasonic, 3-volt battery as well. And I'm hoping I'm not gonna damage anything. Just look at the interior there. They only have single metal part that's gonna touch the bottom part of the battery. The negative and the positive should be out here. So let's just slide this thing in there, and that should do it. Clip it back. Just press this clip over here. There it is, and it clip down there fairly easily. And that is how you swap the battery. And by the way, guys, the watch should already turn on by now, but you need to perform the AC operation as well. So where is the AC disc? I can see this down there. Very small printing, or yeah, this looks like printing more than engraving down there. Touch that. Be very, very careful. And also the back of the battery. Oh, sorry, I removed something. For about 2 seconds actually. Let me try to do it and show you guys how it looks like at the front. Wait, nothing happened actually. Well, yeah, that's it. And seems like the module is coming off already. You know what, let me take the module out anyway, and really look at that. What is this, man? Oh yeah, look at that, the spring is located at the front. Look at that. This is weird. And no wonder this part is rotten like so. Now look, this is the beeper. What? This can't be it. This can't be it. Why they added beeper over here? No wonder there are no beeper at the back. There should be a buzzer circle thingy that usually have on the back plate. They have it at the front, and 2 of them actually attached to that spring with there. No wonder this part looks like it had been oxidized or burnt out. Look at that. They only have 3 buttons. Empty slot over there. Wow, very, very cool. Look at that. My goodness. The hard case as well, still holding up very well. No stickiness. And this will be the module, which is very, very tiny. Really, look at that. If this watch is tiny, this guy is way more tinier. And they have a lot of cushion at the front and also at the back. So no wonder this guy is still considerably to be tough. And whoa, I almost forgot. We have 1 more spring over here. 3 of them. No wonder they shape differently. Wow, 3 spring. I hope I didn't lose anything though. Why there are 3? It should be 4, or am I missing something over here? Yep, just 3 spring. Very, very cool. And let's try. You could operate the button still. Should be up. Is it? It is too tiny, man. I couldn't press the button with my finger right now. I need to add batting back. I need to add this thing back in there and operate it afterwards. How about I remove this cushion, you know, and see how this thing gonna looks like underneath that cushion down there, and here it is. So we're looking at a module holder around here. Look at that. This sort of like an aluminum plate that is holding the whole piece together in there, and yeah, the black part is the hard case, probably the module where to place the circuit board and all those. But this will be the display panel, which is fairly tiny. You can see over here, and also in this part, which is thicker over here, and this angle a little bit blurry. This angle a little bit blurry as well. Directly from the front, it appears very, very clear. And look at how tiny the module is. Very, very slim as well. You know what, I almost forgot to bring in my caliper to measure the size. Let me take it first. So let's measure how big this thing is, or how small this thing is. It looks very, very small. So it measures at somewhere around here. Look at that. 25mm size watch, which is very, very, very tiny. Most of the time a G-Shock, like even this guy, will have about 30mm size. Right, for the thickness though, let me try to hold it very carefully. I don't want to lose those springs. They have 3 on top of them, which is, man, if I lost one of them, it's gonna be a mess. Alright, the thickness is only about 5.48 or 5mm. Very, very small. And there it is. The module of a DW-500 500 series. Okay, now I'm just gonna snap some photos and conclude this video right away for sure. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this does helping you, and also subscribe to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very, very much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and